The Duel on the Delta, but it was more like a war. 24 teams braved the frigid cold elements in low water conditions in what turned out to be the toughest tournament in Capital City Bass history. What team prevailed in these tough conditions? Find out now as we crown the 2013 Elite Team Series Duel on the Delta champion. Team Series Duel on the Delta is presented by Aquamarine, Ranger Boats, Fight It, Cajun Tackle House, and by J2 Custom Baits.
First tournament has come and gone, and thank God, because that was a brutal tournament. I know everybody's looking forward to start fishing again, but I mean that could have been a worse condition tournament if we tried. Launched out that morning, had low 40s. I think it was around 42 for takeoff. It was pretty darn cold, and it also didn't help much that the water had dropped about 2 feet in about 2 days, and it was low. There was no water to be found in most areas. It continued to fall during the day. I know when we came back to the boat launch about 10:30, the dock was sitting on dry land. It had dropped that much since takeoff, and hats off to everybody that showed up and fished. I mean that you couldn't ask for tougher conditions, and if you guys had come out and gut it out and stay as long as you did and try your best, I mean that shows a lot about your character. And we had some guys come out for mechanical issues and stuff like that. But if everybody showed up, man, hey, that's off to you, because that was tough fishing. And let's talk about the winning pattern for the tournament. David Cavell and Corey Wheat took it. Probably one of the best, if not the best teams in the state of Louisiana, and they're very tough to beat down there in the Delta area. Talked to them after their win, and they fished the Lafitte area. I said the key was they were fishing muddy deep water. So every canal they go into and that had pretty clear water, it was just too shallow. The cover wasn't there. It was on dry land. Ran out, found some deeper water, and primarily focused on stumps and logs, anything they can find with cover. And their 1-2 punch was a humdinger spinnerbait. They would throw that around the logs, and then they also used a missile baits D-bomb, and they would flip this around the logs and stuff in that deeper water, and that's how they caught their fish. It was still a tough day for them. I mean, they only had 6 fish, what Cavell told me, and they didn't set the water on fire. And I think that goes to show you, if people like that really know the area good and are damn good fishermen struggle like that, then the conditions were pretty tough, and it showed. We only had I think 9 people weigh in fish out of 24. We had 15 zeros. Definitely will go down as the toughest tournament in Capital City Bass history. We had one limit, and that was of course caught by the winners. But other than that, I was pleased by the showing. And I know we had a lot of teams drop out, but like I said earlier, hats off to the guys that came, because man, I don't know. I wouldn't know if I'd fished that tournament, because that was pretty darn bad. All right, well, let's take a look at the standings for the tournament, and man, these aren't pretty, so cover your eyes and take a look at these.
Sunday's top 3. In third place, Jeff Gill and Daryl Henson with 5.37 pounds. In second place, Jacob Pouchot and Blake Caruso with 6.71 pounds, and the Big Bass at 5.19. And the Duel on the Delta champions, David Cavell and Corey Wheat with 13.38 pounds.
Duel on the Delta champions, David Cavell and Corey Wheat. Congratulations to them. That was a well-earned win. You guys toughed out in some very tough conditions, and proved why you are one of the better teams in the state of Louisiana. Coming up this week will be the Ranger Boat Central Open at False River. Don't forget about that if you're interested in fishing the opens. And the next elite event will be out of Gibson at the Bayou Black Marina for the Bayou Battle. Hopefully we'll have some better conditions for that tournament. And it should be a pretty nice turnout. We had a good turnout there last year, and I expect a good number of boats this year. And one more thing before we go, I want to congratulate Troy David on his win on the Red River in the Bassmaster Weekend Series. Troy blew away the field in that tournament. Had some big fish, a couple 6-pounders, and I think it went had 21.75. That was a big weight. So congratulations, Troy. We're all proud of you. And we'll see some of you guys at Falls River, and then hopefully we'll see the rest of y'all back at Bayou Black. See y'all guys later.
Experience the Ranger Z Comanche, the total performance fishing machine, powered by Yamaha VMAX SHO. Be the first out the hole and the first of the weigh-in. Visit Bryce Hill at Aquamarine and get yours today. Aquamarine also deals in Alumacraft, Nautic Star, Stratus Boats, Yamaha, and the official boat of Capital City Bass, Ranger. Aquamarine, proud sponsor of Capital City Bass and the 2013 Anglers of the Year.